in you, waiting to get out.
Don't forget who you are.
Charlotte, Johnny, Jeff in Las Vegas, thank you for joining me today.
Nice to meet you, Jeff. How you going?
Pleasure. Hi, Jeff.
Oh, it's going great here. Thank you both for talking about Rising Wolf. Are you guys in Australia right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome. It's on my bucket list to visit someday. And it's so funny, on YouTube, there's a band called the French Family, and they're from Australia, but they live in Nashville. They play country music. So I watch them once a week, and they were on last night. They played a song called Kamikaze. What was it? Kamikaze Kangaroo or something like that. It was really funny. So I'm in
The French what?
the French Family Singers. They're from Australia, but they live in Nashville, and they're country singers.
Gonna
Yeah.
check them out.
Yeah, so it's hysterical.
Love
So
it.
thank you for talking about Rising Wolf. Sci-fi thriller, excellent thriller. Welcome to America. I know it's an Australian film, so it looks slick. It looks, futuristic. It looks everything that Americans are going to love. And Charlotte, your character, Aria, she's trapped in a futuristic elevator, I guess you could say, which is what a great setting.
Yeah. Well, there was only one of them for most of the movie, so I had to make it real good. Yeah, it is a bit futuristic, isn't it? The elevator itself.
And when you read the script, were you like, I could do this? I could be in an elevator the entire movie.
Yeah, I'm always up for a challenge, always something new to find out. But yeah, I guess I definitely didn't understand what I was in for when I signed on. It was incredible the way that they had it all planned out, and it was every day I was learning something new about what we were going to be doing. But I definitely didn't realize when I first signed on.
And Johnny, you play Richard. He's in a bad place, isn't he? And not only is he in a bad place, how did you survive the shoot being covered with mud? And it was just disgusting watching him. That's a compliment, by the way.
Thank you. No, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, look, I was on a sensorial journey because I had a lot coming towards me, physically and emotionally. But having four aggressive but very skillful actors in the room with me was really amazing. But it took a toll, I have to say. It was very it was quite confronting because everything about it was how to damage Richard in another way. And you can't help but take it a little personally at times. You got to keep a good sense of humor.
Absolutely. And Charlotte, Aria has a secret she's discovering about herself without giving too much away. I don't want to give too much away, but it seems like a revelation for her. It was pretty exciting.
It is a revelation for her. She has such an incredible journey from the beginning, not knowing where she is and really who she is, until the end, which I'm going to talk about. But yeah, she's a very powerful individual, and she, as most young women today, she's highly underestimated. So.
And Johnny, absolutely. And Johnny, the movie is set in Shanghai, but it was shot in Sydney, right?
That's right. That's right. I was living in LA at the time, and I came down to Sydney, and we shot at Fox Studios. It was one. I haven't done a film where the entire shoot was in a studio for a really long time. I don't think I've ever done an entire shoot that was in a studio. But we had a couple of locations, but really the whole experience was in the studio. It was a fantastic shoot, actually. Really enjoyed it. Great people.
Absolutely. And challenges of working in a confined space and working against CGI, Charlotte, was it awkward at first, and did you fall into it, or?
I guess I was surprised at how it wasn't awkward, actually. It obviously not having any other actors to work off, it was all kind of done at separate times and then played back, and they had great little helping earbuds with people talking to me sometimes, so I wasn't just talking to myself the whole time. But yeah, I think it allowed me to actually focus in on and harness that kind of inner self and use that space, and the fact that I was by myself, that really helped. I don't know about you, Johnny. I think you said sometimes it helped, sometimes it didn't. But yeah. It was very challenging at times.
I remember Charlotte came in and did you did a scene with me, sitting behind the camera, and it was almost like too strange to have Charlotte there, because this isolation was kind of helping your notion of trying to help each other and get to each other. The distance, and so it was almost quite confronting to actually know that she was sitting there.
And finally today, Charlotte, tell me about the director's style. Furlong?
And so he is an incredible, I mean, what a feat for a first-time director. He's very collaborative. You know, he really gave us, you know, there was a lot of structure, obviously, with stunts. So many stunts, you have to really hit those markers. But he still gave us a lot of room to play and collaborate, and as did everybody. Everyone was so patient and just such a great team. You know, it's always important to be able to have those moments to play and to stretch and to grow further than you thought you could when you first read it. You know, and that definitely happened throughout the film for me.
And Jonny, your experience with Ant?
Yeah, I really enjoyed working with Ant. You know, it was a great. It was great actually watching from my perspective to see him distill information. You know, first time director taking on a project that is actually this dynamic, this demanding with a small budget. There's a lot of noise around a first time director because there are a lot of people helping, and they're all well intentioned, and everyone is, you know, you've got experts around you. To watch him absorb this information and then come back with distilled information and speak to me in really economical terms, that for me, it was an excellent experience. You know, a couple of great sentences, couple of great directions, and then left me alone. And I thought that was, you know, take my hat off to him for that.
Yeah, he sounds like an actor's director, so it's awesome. Well, congratulations to you both. Welcome to America. I can't wait to talk about this film when it comes out. It's everybody. And I really enjoyed it. And we'll talk again soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Jeff. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Jeff.